It's Brianna. It's been day 5. Today is Monday. Are you feeling it? I have to admit I complained about the time change probably about 5 times today. I said other people always complain about the time change. I was totally that person. My son woke up early as expected today, so I was up at 5:30. I don't know about you guys. So I'm training for a half marathon in January. I'm doing the Disneyworld half marathon in 2013. Go there. I'm actually meeting a friend of mine that I met on the Warriors group that I've never met in person before, and we've become really close texting friends. Hi, Anne. I'm a big fan of you. I love you. When I got sick a couple weeks ago, I missed a couple of my long runs that is necessary. The longer runs are necessary to build up your endurance and everything. So this morning my son got up early. I was looking at the clock. I said, hey, it's 6 o'clock. If I get out the door pretty soon, maybe I could go get in that 8-mile run. So I ran 8 miles today. I think Anne was probably only half joking when she suggested that I sign up for this half marathon and fly all the way cross country with my family and go to Disney World and do this. And I don't remember exactly how it happened, but I took it seriously and I signed up a few months ago and now I'm training. So I ran 8 miles today. I want to preface that by saying the long runs, you're not supposed to like be trying to go for speed or anything. And I'm not an expert runner. I still don't really even consider myself a runner. Anyway, but it felt good. I got my miles done. I did it in 1 hour and 35 minutes. And I hit my 100th mile, keeping track of my training miles, and I hit my 100th training mile today, so that was so exciting. It just crazy times. I felt really good, and I'm still able to move. I'm still able to move after CrossFit too. I was sore though. I challenged myself to do something outside of my comfort zone, and now I'm just forcing myself to follow through because I registered and we bought our plane tickets and we reserved the hotel, and I know Anne's counting on me to show up at the starting line. Sometimes you just, you do things that you never thought possible. I never thought this would be possible. So what I want to tell you guys is how I started working out. The main thing that I want to impress on you is I didn't do this overnight, and don't expect yourself to do it overnight. If you don't like running, don't run. Like, why? Just because everybody else is doing C2 5K, which is it's great to be able to say that you've done a 5K or that you're building your endurance. But if you hate running, if you loathe the idea of running, you don't have to do it. I started out doing some exercise DVDs that I had. So, Zumba, dance, whatever you enjoy to do, then make that the workout. And I didn't really get serious about working out until I lost about 60 pounds. Other than that, it was just taking evening walks with my family. And I'm not talking hardcore power walks. I'm just talking literally around the block or down to the park. That's how it starts, is doing something small, something manageable, and, just don't guilt yourself about your workouts. You will know when you're ready. I gradually built up to working out about an average of 5 days a week. For me, I need more than one rest day. I feel like if I really try to corner myself into 6 days a week, then I'm already stressing myself out about it. And it just, for me, some people are really great about that, and I'm just not one of those people. For me, that 3 to 5 day a week is perfect. And I always kept it within the 45 minutes that Medifast recommends. And I got great results, and the inches came off and all that good stuff. But if you're somebody that's starting out and you have a lot of weight to lose, I started with over 100 pounds to lose. For me, it was more important to get my eating under control first than it was to go balls to the wall, gangbusters, I'm going to eat right, I'm going to work out, and then you totally burn out within a couple weeks. That's been my story over and over again, is that I'm going to eat right, I'm going to exercise, I'm going to do this, I'm going to work out 6 days a week, and then you're just setting yourself up for this completely unreasonable expectation. So, just be kind to yourself. Start with one thing. You know, if you're struggling with your eating, you'll feel better after you get some of your weight off, and it'll be easier to work out, you know, and you'll feel more motivated because you'll be ready and it won't be coming from a negative place. So that's what I really want you guys to know is when you question when's the right time to start working out, it's a personal thing, and I think that you should kind of get into a good rhythm on the program, get used to the program, because working out does kind of throw your body for a loop. And then, you know, just be smart about it. Check in with your coach. If you don't have a coach, there's a lot of advice on the Medifast boards about that. I will just preface this by saying a lot of people on the boards and just people that I've met that have done this program have the misconception that your weight loss will stop if you start working out. I personally did not find that to be true, but you have to give yourself 2 to 3 weeks to catch up for your body to adjust, and you have to make sure that you're not overdoing it. That's a big, big component. And per nutrition support, you can have 2 to 3 extra ounces of protein a day. If you're working out, I tell my clients to really kind of gauge how they're feeling. Some people need the extra protein, some people don't. I did some days I didn't. And I always made sure that whatever extra protein it was coming from straight up protein. It wasn't, usually it wasn't processed. So it wasn't coming from stuff like cheese or some of the items on the meatless options list that people like to use. It was usually coming from something like some extra chicken in my soup in the middle of the day, that sort of thing. So, and it was measured and accounted for. So do something that you look forward to and something that you enjoy. And it doesn't mean that you're going to want to work out every day, but at least you won't hate it the whole time. If you hate it the whole time, it's like you're not going to want to do it anymore. So find something that motivates you. Find something that you enjoy doing. Swimming, dancing, cycling, fencing, if you're a fencer. Whatever comes to you, even if it's just getting outside and playing with your kids. You know, when was the last time, if you're a parent, when was the last time that you just went outside and played with your kids and, you know, went to the park? That's how we started. Your measurements and get in all your water, eat your extra protein if you need it. Your healthy fats are very important as well. And one day you may be training for a half marathon if that's what you decide to do. If not, then, you know, find something that's an accomplishment for you, something that you feel good about. So that's my take on today. I hit my 100th training mile. I don't know how I'm going to reward myself yet, but I know I set up rewards all the time now, just so you know. Even if it's just doing something nice for yourself, you know, something small. It doesn't have to be expensive. Every time I work out, I try to buy a new song on iTunes. That's a cheap, inexpensive way to reward yourself. So go do that. Anyway, all right. I hope you guys have a good day. Don't forget to vote tomorrow. Vote, 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 vote. Make your voice heard. I don't want to know who you're voting for. I don't want to start any political debates, but it's very important to vote. So go vote. Go do that. And have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.